Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Functional Idiots podcast, where we fight for our lives on the toilet. I'm here with Colton.
I sent Dylan a text about about 5 minutes ago, because at like 6 o'clock, because it's quarter to 8 nearly right now, and at 6 we were both gonna sit down like, all right, we'll record right around 7, right? And so it's like 7:15, and I said to Dylan, like, hey, you getting on soon? He's like currently fighting for my life on the toilet at the moment. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense of why you're not here yet. Seems legit. So Dylan, professional toilet painter.
Yes.
This past week was the NFL draft, and I'm assuming you wanted to touch a little bit on that, because I know the Detroit Lions drafted a cornerback in the first round.
We drafted actually two cornerbacks. And
Okay.
back-to-back rounds, which, if I had to say overall grade-wise for Mr. Brad Holmes, definitely getting an A- out here. There was, I think it was the 5th round. I wasn't too sure on why we got a running back, but he also doubles as a safety, so that's probably why we got him, which is fine, you know. But we got everything we needed except for, I think it was I was hoping to get a center, but we did get a new tackle.
Yeah. So okay. So
probably double as a center.
In the first round, we with the 24th overall pick, we got Terrion Arnold.
Terrion Arnold,
A defensive back from Alabama. In the second round, with the 61st overall pick, we got Ennis Rakeshaw Jr., a defensive back from Missouri. Didn't have a third-round pick. Had two fourth-round picks, 126 and 132nd. The 126 was Giovanni Manu, offensive tackle from the University of British Columbia. 132 was, I don't even want to try and say that name, some dude, a running back from Utah. No fifth round, two sixth round picks, 189 and 210. The 189 was, why do these motherfuckers have, like, Jesus Christ? Mekhi Wingo, a defensive tackle from LSU, and then the 210th overall, the last pick for the Lions in the 6th round, or in the draft overall, was Christian Mahogany, a guard from Boston College.
Are you talking about Sion Vaki?
Yeah. Did I say it? Sion Vaki? All right. I guess
I believe that's how it is. I'm not sure.
Okay. But he's a running back from Utah. He got in the 4th round. So I'd say good.
Dude.
I would have liked, well, at least we got two cornerbacks, because Detroit got fucking torched all the time in the fucking corners. They had very good. So not very good secondary. So hopefully this will help out a lot.
But Terrion Arnold, oh my God, did you watch any of the draft?
No, it was on
Dude,
Thursday.
He was super fucking excited. Like, someone commented, because they reposted the reel, of course. Like,
is he the one that said, "I'm home"?
Yeah.
Okay, that was him. Okay, I did hear that.
Yeah, but like, he gets the call, dude, and he had like the biggest smile on his face, and someone's like, I've never seen someone so happy to play for the Detroit Lions, and I'm like, dude, that's crazy. In 3 years, people are wanting to play for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah. So
the only person that I kind of got, I think, is just because Ennis Rakestraw, the second DB that we got.
Yeah.
I think he was a little pissed that he went off in the second round.
That he went so late, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that he went so late. So.
Well, get good then, fucker. So who did, because Detroit moved up 5 spots with a trade with the Cowboys. What
Yes.
trade? What did they trade to move up 5 spots?
They traded both their second round picks. Or no, sorry, they traded they both traded their first round picks with each other, and I think Detroit had to trade their early second round pick, and then Dallas traded their later second round pick. So they traded draft picks. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh, that's all they did.
Except Dallas traded them actually didn't trade them this year for I think it's the 2025 7th round draft pick. I'm like, oh no.
But who cares about 7th round?
Yeah, exactly.
Like 15, 20 years ago, I would say, okay, yeah, it's not so bad, because you can still get draft steals in the 7th round. It's a lot harder now, because, every college football game is televised. Yeah, you're not going to really find
I mean,
A diamond. It's gonna be really hard to find a diamond in the rough in the late rounds now.
not so much because I mean, 3 years ago we did get Panay Sewell and
Well,
Amon
I'm
Ross
not
St.
saying it's
Brown.
impossible, but it's a lot harder now because
Yeah.
every college football game is televised. You can get every
We're-
single game.
Well, it's not only that; it's just that you also have to, like almost know, like you have to have a decent GM that knows what the fuck they're doing.
right.
Like for example, Bob Quinn, 7th round pick. We got a center, and then we traded them right away for no reason. That was just a throwaway pick. Brad Holmes. This is what makes me proud to be a Lions fan. I don't give a fuck anymore. Lions all the way, baby. Out of the 23 picks that we've had with Brad Holmes,
Yeah.
22 of them are still on the Lions, and they're a starting member of the Lions.
See, that's a really good ratio. Like 22 or 23, that's like what 90.
That's like 90,
93%.
yeah, 90, yeah,
Low 90
93,
percentage.
maybe 92 point something.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, that like a really good. I mean, if you can just get half within, because he's been the GM for 3 years now. Or
Yeah.
3 years. Okay, if you can just half in a starting, that's pretty good. If you can have half of what
Sorry,
you
I
drafted,
had to tickle my throat.
if you can have half of what you drafted being your starting lineup every game, that's a pretty good ratio. But to be 22 for 23, that's out fucking standing. But that shows you how bad the Lions were prior to that. That we could bring in a shitload of rookies, and 93% of them that we drafted are in the starting rotation.
Yes, starting rotation. I should say that because I mean, obviously, we've had injured guys before. Of course,
and also the only player that plays every single play is a quarterback, or offense wise, and then defense wise, you don't have somebody. Maybe a cornerback if he's really good that plays every play, just because they get wore out and you have to swap them out and stuff.
I think maybe we're probably going to go and see if we can't pick up a wide receiver.
I would say, yeah, if we can pick up another, because we have a pretty good run game with
Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery. Yeah, fantastic run game.
So as long as we could keep them rolling, because right now, you have St. Brown as a good receiver. Maybe who is the tight end that Sam
Laporta.
Sam Laporta. Yep. But you need more than.
And we also have Khalif Raymond. We unfortunately lost Josh Reynolds, which people piss me off and they're like, "Thank God we got rid of that dude." I'm like, "Why? He fucking helped the Lions out quite a bit."
So okay, if you lose Josh Reynolds, now we need somebody to replace that.
Yes.
Because because if you're gonna have two guys to throw every single, at least a wide receiver and a tight end, preferably you want probably. Well, two, because you have your offensive line quarterback. Probably two good ones. But they can't be in every single play. So you got to swap them out with someone who's also good, that can pick up the slack when, St. Brown needs a breather on the sidelines, or Laporta needs a breather on the sidelines, and same thing for the run game. You can't have Montgomery out there every single fucking play. It won't happen. It can't happen. It can't happen.
And I think that's also why they picked up another running back, is because we only have two.
Right. And you're going to have them in every single play, because if you don't, and they're like, you just have one, they know, oh, Montgomery's out there, okay, they're going to give it to him. As long as we stop him, we're good. But if you have two, it's like, oh, shit, now they're going to give it to him. They're going to give it to this guy. Oh, they got both the receivers out there. Shit, now they're going to run. They're going to do a passing play. Maybe they can do a QB sneak, or whatever. What are they going to do now? You got options.
Overall, I am very happy with this year's draft. I mean, yes, last year I will say I was a little skeptical. I'm not gonna lie, because I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, we got Sam Laporta. I'm like, we got a tight end. I'm like, do we need? And then I was like, oh shit, we need a tight end. I'm like, I totally forgot about that position. So overall, I do believe that. I guess overall for every team, they selected pretty well. Every team except for the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of memes on that when the Atlanta Falcons draft another black quarterback named Michael. All the dogs in the Atlanta area.
Yeah, get scared. The only thing is, now, I try to keep an open mind about this shit. Michael Penix Jr. I saw his highlight reel. He looked very stiff,
He's Washington.
but he's very injury prone.
Yeah,
very injury
he's
prone.
the one from Washington, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Played Michigan in the championship game. He got the beat down, put down on him. Yeah, like who did McCarthy go to? Because I'm pretty sure I'm sure he got drafted.
Right to the Minnesota Vikings.
The Vikings. That's right. Okay, so see my thing, and I've said this before on here. I think McCarthy is a good quarterback, but even in college, because last year he wasn't a senior. I think he could have played one more year, so he was a junior. But even as a junior, he kind of made some like boneheaded plays. It's like, dude, like you can't be making that shit as a junior. Maybe as a freshman, okay, yeah, but as a junior, you can't be making some of them plays. So and maybe it'll get better, but it's just I'm not as high on him as everybody says that he is or everybody else is. I'm just not as high on him as that.
Yeah.
But we'll find out. Maybe he'll torch fucking Detroit for 400 yards or some shit. I don't know. Who knows?
I just.
Well, what'll probably help is Kirk Cousins still staying with the Vikings.
No, fucking. That's the thing that fucking baffles me, is that Kirk Cousins signed with the Atlanta Falcons this year for a $100 million 4-year deal. And then the Atlanta Falcons go around and fucking sign a different quarterback.
No, I think that's a good plan. I think that's a good idea. Because, if you look at when the Chiefs drafted Mahomes, they didn't put Mahomes in right away. I can't remember.
Hang on. I can understand it. But when you have a defense that is absolute fucking shit and you need either, edges or whatever, or defensive backs, because you have fucking none except for Jeff Okuda, and I don't even know if he's still fucking there. Yeah, you don't take a quarterback in the first round when you have other things in your team that you need to get.
Hey, Dylan, remember 28-3, okay? We're talking about this organization. I couldn't hold a 28-3 lead for 17 minutes, all right? But overall, Dylan gives Brad Holmes an A-. I give him I don't know, because I didn't pay attention to the NFL draft because there was hockey on, so I was watching that shit instead.
I think Lions. If you can, please get Justin Jefferson just for a 1-year deal, okay? If you want to make it to the Super Bowl, get him. And then you'll have 2 fucking superstar wide receivers, Justin Jefferson and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they'll get it because, they just literally gave contract extensions for fucking Penei Sewell and fucking Amon-Ra St. Brown, which are now 2 of the highest paid positions in the league for their positions.
Well, as long as they keep producing what they were at.
Yeah, honestly, well deserved. Go get that bag, boys. Goff is next. So
Goff.
Yeah, Goff.
Oh, golf. I thought you said golf. I'm like, bitch, we ain't talking about golf. I don't care about golf.
Ew.
Yeah, because this is the last year of Goff's contract, isn't it?
Huh?
This is the last year. Okay,
yeah.
I would assume they would re-sign him because you have the whole system based around the quarterback. That's how you run offense now in the NFL. Is you pick your quarterback and you mold it around how his style of play. And so I would assume they would keep Goff because unless you're gonna draft a superstar quarterback next draft, who are you gonna fucking sign? That's good,
right?
So, but all right. So like I said, I didn't watch the draft. I was watching hockey because the Stanley Cup playoffs are on right now, and the first round is if you're a fan of hockey, the first round of the playoffs is great, especially since 3 years ago, the NHL signed TV contracts with NHL the NHL signed TV contract with the NHL. Bread and dough, steamed lasagna. The NHL lasagna. If you want to know the steamed lasagna joke, you got to go support us on Patreon and watch the Patreon on video on that, which will go up a couple days after this podcast does. But yes,
Listen, we're not money hungry motherfuckers, okay? So
I am. Go fucking support us on Patreon, you bitches. No,
listen, you don't have to support us.
No, but
I mean,
you do
it'd be great if you did.
Yeah. You get a 7-day free trial before you can cancel and all that bullshit.
Yes. So if you watch all the videos on there and you're like, yeah, I'm not feeling it, then go ahead and cancel it.
Yeah,
right.
these guys are retards. I can only take 2 hours a week from them. Then okay, fair.
I think once a month, I'm just gonna be like, hey guys, don't forget, if you're supporting us on Patreon, make sure if you don't want to, make sure you're not, okay?
No, man, be like that Netflix subscription you forget you have and just let it keep rolling. We'll take that dough.
Yeah, we'll take that extra $5.
We'll take that dough and fucking piss it away on hookers and cocaine or some shit. Who knows? But, so 3 years ago, the NHL signed TV contracts with ESPN and TNT. And it's the first time I believe it was the first time ever that the NHL, in the U.S. broadcasts at least, have had two separate TV partners. Like before, it was either ESPN, and then it went to NBC/Versus, which was the same thing because NBC bought Versus. And then now we have ESPN and TNT. So during the playoffs, before the ESPN TNT contracts, the first round, you could watch, and they still do it now, but like the regional broadcast partners would broadcast the first round of the playoffs because NBC at that time couldn't broadcast 4 games a day constantly in a row. They didn't have the people for it. They couldn't do that, right? Well, now that there's 2 TV partners, now every single game of the playoffs is broadcast live on national TV on either ESPN, the ESPN family of networks, or the TNT family of networks. And so, today, in fact, there's hockey going on right now. Today, it's 4 games in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Like you can start, I believe the first game is at 2:00. You can go from 2:00 until probably the last game gets done at 1:00 in the morning, just watching hockey. Boom, boom, right at one after the other on TBS, right? And last Saturday and Sunday was the same thing on ESPN, just boom, 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 boom. It was great. Well, during the weekdays, when they still have 4 games because of the first round, it's the top 16 get in, and then, you work your way down from there. So there's 4 rounds, best of 7 rounds. And so during the first round, there's generally 3 to 4 games per day. 2 Eastern Conference games and 2 Western Conference games. Well, that's fine on a weekend when they can space them out. You can't do that on a weekday, right? And so a lot of times they'll space them out a half hour apart, which is really nice because the first game will start at 7. You watch the first period of that game. That game will go to the first intermission. You hop to the second game that started at 7:30. You watch them because they're playing their first period. And then when the second game goes to the first intermission, then you hop back to the first game because their intermission's over. So you can watch the second period of the 7 p.m. game. They go to the second intermission, and you can go to back to the 7:30 p.m. game, watch their second period, and so it's nice how they space it out like that. And then the Western Conference games would start at usually 9:30 and 10 for the second game. Well, we have YouTube TV, and so YouTube TV, I know this isn't new, but YouTube TV not too long ago instituted multi-view, so you can watch, you can have 2 different things on the screen. But right now it's only for sports or news. Well, we don't give a fuck about news because it's all fake anyways, right? No matter who you're watching it from. So, so it's really nice on weekdays when there's 2 NHL games at the same time. You boom, boom, you can put them right there on the screen, watch both of them, and then depending on which one you have highlighted, it'll play the audio from that game, right?
Yeah.
So that's really nice. Until this happens, right? I'm watching it in my truck because over the road truck driver watching it, and one of the games goes. They both go to commercial. They happen to both go to commercial at the exact same time. Okay, no big deal. Whatever. One starts playing, I think like a Capital One commercial or some bullshit, right? Literally 4 seconds later, the other game starts playing the exact same fucking commercial. I'm like, oh my God, we have 2 live sporting events that went to commercial at the same time and are playing the exact same fucking commercial at the same. There's no doubt we can build the spaceship to Mars if we can do this shit on 2 different channels at the same time, same commercial, same time, same everything. I'm like, what a fucking pile of shit. Oh my God. What if you hate, oh God, it's like one of those commercials you hate. Oh, I fucking hate this commercial. Go to the other game. Ah, fuck, they have it too.
Son of a bitch.
Damn it. So, but yeah, the multi-view shit, dude, that is awesome because a lot of times they'll like when ESPN's doing the games, they'll have like the 7 o'clock game on ESPN and then the 7:30 game on ESPN2. And so if you set up the multi-view once the second game starts, well, if once the first game ends, then the 9:30 p.m. games will be on ESPN. So it'll just roll right into that game because you're not multi-viewing the games, you're multi-viewing the channels.
Yeah.
So you could just, once you have it set up, you just leave it set up and it'll just roll right into the next game. It is really nice. It is really nice. And you can just, like I said, you just go back and forth and play the audio from each one. So unless they play in the same commercial at the same fucking time, then you're like, oh, you serious right now? Dicks. But one other thing I wanted to bring up for hockey. Toronto Maple Leaf fans, I fucking feel you, man. I feel for you guys. That has got to be the most frustrated fan base in the NHL, okay? They have not won a Stanley Cup. The Toronto Maple Leafs have not won a Stanley Cup for, I think, 58 years, 59 years.
Holy shit.
Like, it's like, obviously, the last time they won it, they sold their fucking soul to the devil because they cannot win a Stanley Cup. And then they cannot beat the Boston Bruins in the first round. I think this is...
Do they have a curse?
Yes, they have a curse. They have some sort of curse.
Because that's what, we had the Bobby Lane curse.
Yeah, well, exactly. So, but if you look at the Toronto Maple Leafs roster, hold
on. Let me guess. Great team, terrible fucking luck.
You're half right.
Okay.
Unbelievable team when you look at them, okay? Actually, you know what? I'm going to open up one more thing. Go to God, I love fucking Cap Friendly. Oh, love Cap Friendly. Okay, so so on the Toronto Maple Leafs, their top 4 paid players are Austin Matthews, John Tavares, Mitch Marner, and William Nylander, okay? Austin Matthews currently gets paid at $13.25 million a year. Okay? Now, mind you, the salary cap in the NHL right now is only I believe it's 87 million. 80 right around that, 87, 88 million. Give or take a couple, okay? So I believe it's 87 million. No, I think it's less. It's like 85 million. But whatever, okay? So Austin Matthews is getting $13.25 million. John Tavares is getting paid $11 million a year. Mitch Marner is getting paid $10.9 million a year, and William Nylander is getting paid $11.5 million a year. Okay? Now, let's just round Mitch Marner up to $11 million. Okay, so that's 11, 22, 33.5 plus 13. That's what? 33.5 plus 30. That's $46.5 million. $46,750,000. So over half of your available cap is wrapped up in 4 players. 4 fucking players. Okay?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's not counting Morgan Riley, who gets paid $7.5 million a year, and he's a defenseman. So that's 5 players at $55 million nearly. For 5 players, averaging $11 million a year. Okay? And they have a really good team. Okay? This year, Austin Matthews got a total of 69. I didn't play.
Nice.
Goals in the regular season, okay? And 38 assists for 107 points. That's 1.32 points per game. Because they play 82 games. William Nylander had 1.2 points per game. Mitch Marner has 1.23 points per game. John Tavares had 0.81 points per game. Morgan Riley had 0.81 points per game as well.
Jeez.
Really good, right?
Jeez.
Their stats in the postseason. Austin Matthews, 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points in 4 games. 0.75 points per game. Max Domi, who I haven't said anything about yet on purpose, 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points, 0.75 points per game. Tyler Bertuzzi, third, also at 3 points, 0.75 points per game. Oh, now we finally have a repeat. Mitch Marner, 1 goal, 1 assist for 2 points, half a point per game. Where's this John Tavares? Oh, he has 1 goal. That's it in 4 games for 0.25 points per game. What about Morgan Riley? He currently has 1 assist for 1 point, 0.25 points per game. And
holy shit.
I believe the Maple Leafs have scored a total of, they haven't even hit double-digit goals in the postseason yet in 4 games. Let's see, they scored, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've only scored 7 goals in 4 games in the postseason. That's it. While in the regular
Jesus Christ.
season, I don't even know how many fucking points they scored. It's let's see if I go to home. No, actually I want teams. Let's see. In the regular season, Toronto scored where's goals for? No, that's not. Oh, this is playoffs. I was like, wait a minute, they scored more than 7. Great, now I just lost. I was like, wait a minute, fuck. Toronto scored 298 goals in the regular season, which is an average of 3.63 goals per game, which means they should be at they should be over 13 goals so far in the postseason. They are at half that. Half that. All this talent that they have on their team, and it's like they hit the playoffs, and it's like all of them are like, oh man, all my buddies that didn't make the playoffs are all going golfing. Well, I want to go golfing. I guess
I want to go golfing.
Yeah, you guys want to go fishing? You guys want to go fishing? You want to go fishing? It's unbelievable how and it's not just this year. It's like every fucking year they hit the postseason and they're just like, boom, slam on the brakes, and the production stops, comes to a grinding fucking halt. I mean, it's unbelievable. I think this year, because right now they're down 3-1 to Boston.
Yeah, this is the game that I wanted to watch too.
I know they're down 3. Well, it's good because that game was kind of bad. If I'm gonna be honest, they're down 3-1 to Boston in the first round. Okay, Boston is not gonna lose 3 in a row like they did last year to the Florida Panthers. It's not gonna happen. Okay, so that means Toronto might win Game 5. I could see them winning the Game 5 because they're gonna be in total desperation mode now. Because if they lose, they're done. They're going golfing.
Yeah.
But they're not going to win 3 in a row, so I can see the front office for Toronto, maybe not the front office, but the coaching staff being completely all shit canned. Just everybody's fucking fired because this is fucking ridiculous that you have this much talent on the team and we can't do anything in the postseason. Like, if this was the Red Wings, I'd be going down there be like, fire everyone. Everyone's fired. You're all done. Just shut it down. Fucking stop wasting our time. Everyone's fired. Start from scratch. Everybody on the team, we're starting over, okay? Because this shit is killing me. Although I'm not a Leafs fan, so I find this absolutely fucking hilarious that this keeps happening every year. Every year. I think it's great. And so does the meme world for hockey. It's awesome. So, but yeah, so much talent on that team. And if you could compare it to like think of it as the New England Patriots when they were dominant, except they could never win the Super Bowl. That's what it's like.
Oh my God.
That is exactly what it's like.
That would be hilarious to watch. But if I was a New England fan, I'd be pissed.
It's funny to watch, but it's also sad at the same time because it's like, how can you fuckers just not be able to close the deal? I can't believe it.
Listen. 3 years ago, when the Lions were rebuilding, I felt the same way. Okay, Toronto, but trust me, it gets better unless you're gonna rebuild your coaching staff. It probably isn't gonna get better till 2 years. Okay,
but the difference is for the Lions, they were rebuilding, right? They didn't have much talent on the team. Toronto has a shitload of talent on their team. They should be going really far in the playoffs every year, and they're not. That's the difference. When the Lions were rebuilding, you didn't have expectations. It's like, hopefully we just don't go 0-17. That was the expectation, as long as we win a game or 2. Toronto, the expectation is you got to be in the Stanley Cup Finals. And they can't do it. They just can't do it. I lost for words. They just cannot do it to save their fucking lives. I don't know, man. I don't know what message you possibly need to give your players. You all want to play for the Stanley Cup or you want to go golfing? What do you want to... That's the message right there. You want to play for the Cup or you want to go golfing? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? That should be incentive enough to go out there and bust your ass. So,
yeah, you're saying the culture needs to change? Because that's exactly what happened with Detroit. Yeah, we got... Okay, for example...
Yes, I'd say it's the culture.
Because let's take Detroit for example, because they're the best example nowadays. Is the first year we were rebuilding, everybody was like they're rebuilding whatever. The second year we went 1-6 in the first fucking half of the season. And everybody's like, oh my God, it's the same old Lions. We're not going to,
Right.
But have faith, my friends. Have faith.
Right.
Because guess what? Grit is what they had 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Last year was grit, pride, and everything else. This year, it's grit and more. They're going to give more. Sheila Ford Hamp has already said this year it's Super Bowl or bust.
I don't like that mentality, but okay.
It's strong. It's a strong way to go. I'm a little nervous to be like, okay, we're going to the Super Bowl. We are going to get there or we are going to not get there.
Right. I think what's going to hurt the Lions is that they made it to the NFC Championship game this past year.
Yeah.
Like, that was actually really bad for them because now if we don't make it there again, now it's like, oh shit, now we need to make massive moves so we get. It's like no. Let's like this past year. Listen.
Whoa.
This past year was probably an oddball. Okay, we shouldn't have made it that far. Okay, we beat the Rams, and then we got lucky that we got to play the Bucs because the Bucs beat whoever they had to play. Okay, we got lucky there. Now we got beat by the 49ers, which is what should have happened. Granted, we shouldn't have lost a fucking 18-point lead or 17-point lead, but we know the better team did win, in my opinion, between Detroit and the 49ers.
Yes.
But I think it shouldn't be Super Bowl or bust. It should just be, okay, let's be consistent. Let's consistently be in the playoffs, hunting to get to the Super Bowl. Be in the hunt to get to the Super Bowl, right? We're not perfect yet. We still need to make a couple moves. It showed last year. The cornerbacks, the defense was terrible, right? The secondary was terrible for Detroit.
And it wasn't even the coach. It was the fucking players.
It was just we didn't have the talent. That's what it just came down to. It was the talent. Wasn't there. Now we have a couple more defensive people we've drafted. Now we can fold them into and roll them in, and hopefully they have the talent, and then we can maybe get to the NFC Championship game or the game before, depending on how the schedule shakes out and who you end up having to play and stuff.
Yeah.
But let's just consistently be in the hunt to make the Super Bowl. Don't go bust or nothing because then you start making dumb moves. Like, we need to make the Super Bowl. We need to make the. It's like, just stay the course, okay? Everything's fine right now. Just stay the course.
At least that's what I heard. I don't know if Sheila Hamp said that exactly, but knowing her, I'm guessing she's just as hungry as everybody else there going for the Super Bowl because this year I have a great feeling. I said last year we weren't going to make it to the Super Bowl. I got excited during the NFC Championship because obviously it's like, oh my God, we're in the NFC Championship. This is the last game before the fucking Super Bowl. So
Dylan was getting kind of turned on during that game.
I was, dude. I was ready to explode, and then we lost the 14-point lead, and I was like,
oh, great.
Yep,
now my boner's in my asshole. How'd that happen? But speaking of staying the course, it's good I didn't stay the course on Thursday, this past Thursday, right? So I'm driving through Ohio on US 33. Now it's
hold on. That's your problem. You're going through Ohio.
Okay, well, okay, yeah. So through there, okay, US 127, which is a US highway, obviously, in Michigan, north of Lansing. It's not full on expressway, but it's like it's 4-lane divided, and it's like 65. I think the speed limit is. But it's not full on. Yeah. Well, US 33 at this part of Ohio is the same thing. It's not full-on expressway. There are still some cross streets, but the speed limit's like 70, right? So we can just haul ass in the morning. Well, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, right? And driving along, and I'm catching up this other semi, and I kind of noticed, I'm like, man, I haven't seen anybody go the opposite way in like a couple miles or something. But I'm like, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, 5:45, 6 o'clock. I'm like, it's still kind of early, And US 33 isn't like I-75 in Detroit. It's not heavily traveled at all, right? So I didn't think anything of it. Well, we come around this curve, and I can see up ahead that there was a couple cops on the shoulder, probably like a couple miles up ahead on my side, right? I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I catch this semi, and I pop out to pass them. Well, when I do, I see that the cops are a lot closer. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to pass him. I'm going to slow down so he can, get over, and then we can continue on, right? So, like I said, I popped out, and the cops caught my eye, all right? Because, blue and red flashing lights kind of catch your eye. The whole point of them, right?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm like, oh, so I start slowing down to let the semi in front of me, and I look, and here's a set of headlights looking at me. I'm like, oh, that's weird. Maybe that's why the cops are there. Oh, those headlights are getting closer. Oh, this fucker's going the wrong way. So quick, bust back over to the right lane. Here comes this dumbass going the wrong way down on our side, divided highway, right? Goes past us. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then we got to move back over because the cops are coming up on the right shoulder. So we got to move back over to go around them. And then on the other side, going the other direction, here's another cop following the car that's going the wrong way on our side. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on here? Like a half mile later, we go under an overpass, all right, and the road's closed. They got like barricades up and shit. I'm like, oh, I bet I know what happened. Some dude's like driving along. The road's closed. Fuck this shit. I'll just go on the other side, just go across the median and go the wrong way. A traffic where the speed limit is what again? Oh yeah, 70 fucking miles an hour. And, just roll the dice. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? Is it a full? It was a full moon the night before. I'm like, oh, this makes sense. It's a full fucking moon. I'm like, what the fuck?
Where we live, not in GR, but, the other place where we used to live.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, okay, if I had a nickel for every time I've seen someone driving the opposite way on the main road, in the school bus, I'd have 2 nickels.
I'd have 2 nickels.
Now, it's not a lot, but it's weird that it happened fucking twice, and I shit you not, it did happen. I was like, the bus had just picked us up, and the way we go is we take, like, the long back way.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah, and then it goes to 48th, right?
Right.
And then you turn there, and then you head to the school.
Right.
Dude, we're, like, halfway down, and this motherfucker's using the wrong turn lane. And, like, it's facing us, and we're like, what the fuck? Because we had, other kids to go pick up, and I was just like, someone's driving the wrong fucking way on here. And it happened fucking twice in the exact same fucking spot. It was, now, I don't know if it was the same driver, because obviously I didn't see him, but, yeah. Yeah, it's like what the fuck? Why are you driving on this side of the road, you dumb fuck?
Like you said, it's weird that it happened twice. So.
Yeah.
Speaking of stupidity, now, have you heard of the energy drink called Prime Hydration?
Yes.
Okay, if you don't, it was co-founded by Logan Paul.
Logan Paul and KSI.
Yeah, Logan Paul, the retard he is.
And I actually like Prime. I don't drink it anymore. I only wanted to try it, so.
I've never had it, so I can't say. Okay, well,
it's not too bad.
This isn't part of the dumbassery report, per se. I mean, it could have, but I didn't want to be put part of it, okay? They're getting sued, all right, by someone because of allegedly the caffeine content is incorrect of what it says on the can to what's actually in the can. The caffeine content is wrong, and they're also
how do you?
Well, you get it tested. You can have it get tested, right?
Right.
Some buttfucker in I think California or someone is like, oh, I'm gonna get this tested. Yeah. Well, they're also getting sued because supposedly there's PFAS in their beverages. Okay, whatever. If you don't know what PFAS is, just look up Wolverine Worldwide in Rockford, Michigan. You can get a good look of what PFAS is there. But they're being sued. Okay, now on the can of Prime, I don't know if it's all of them, but I would assume all of their cans that are the energy drink ones, right? They are advertised of 200 milligrams of caffeine in a 12-ounce can, right? Now, you would think, being sued, that they don't have 200 milligrams in it. Like, maybe it's only 150 or it's 125, which would be false advertising, right? You're offering more than what's actually there, okay? They got the drinks tested, and the energy drinks contained between 215 and 225 milligrams of caffeine. So, actually more than what the can was saying. And that's a problem because someone's like, if I knew there was that much in there, I wouldn't have bought 25 milligrams. Are you shitting me? You're not even going to notice 25 fucking milligrams of caffeine. Get fucking bent. This is a dumb bitch who's just looking for some fucking money. Okay, what they need to do is people like this is just take them to town square and have them beat the fucking shit out of them. That's all they deserve, okay? They don't deserve anything less than that. That's what they get. Like, seriously? Now, like I said, if it was 150 or 125, okay, yeah, you could sue them because you said there's 200. There's not. There's more than what they're saying. It's like going to the store, buying a 16-ounce can of, or a 12-ounce can of Coke. You pour it out, and there's actually 12.2 ounces in there. Are you going to sue Coke that there's more Coca-Cola in here than you say? No, I'll be like, sweet, I got free Coke. I only paid for 12, I got 12.2.
Yeah, like...
Fucking A, you're buying the energy drink for the caffeine, and you're upset that there's too much caffeine in it. Then just don't fucking buy it then. Why you gotta fucking sue him for $5 million? Holy shit. Just fucking stupid, man. Part of the...
Okay, now, I don't like... Okay. I'm not a huge fan of Logan Paul, right? I think he, there's some choices he shouldn't have made that he made, whatever.
Mostly the one in Japan? Yeah, we all know.
Yeah, we all know.
We all know.
But here's the thing. I don't understand why people want to see other people fail. I think I'm just like nobody is a true good person, okay?
Well, we sure should, Art.
Yeah, I mean, we make fun of people all the time. We make fun of ourselves. We make fun of,
right.
But it's all in good fun. The fact that some people just want to, like, just fucking absolutely demolish somebody's either reputation or whatever based on something that could or could not be true. Like, the people, I saw it on TikTok. There was a video of Logan Paul, and the video actually of the dude, he took it down. But he was saying, the stuff about PFAS, say, though, they have too much in there and shit like that. It's like, and Logan Paul was like, well, we're FDA approved. We're all regulated and stuff, and we're in the same kind of area where Pepsi and Coca-Cola make their bottles just as well.
Yeah.
So
the PFAS thing is I don't know. He went on someone's another person's. Oh no, he posted a TikTok, and then he also went on someone else's, I think, podcast or something like that and said something about it. Supposedly, now I don't know if this was in the lawsuit, but supposedly the third party testing people or whatever claimed that there was 0.06 parts per trillion of quote-unquote PFAS in the Prime energy drink, okay? The EPA says anything under 1.1 parts per trillion cannot be deemed as reasonably accurate. So it's actually below, and I don't know what the EPA says, whatever the safe threshold is, of you could, ingest this much PFAS, it's not going to do anything to your system. I would assume it's less than 1.1 parts per trillion if you can't accurately measure it below that. Now, I don't know if that's true, but if that is true, that right there would throw the lawsuit out like, okay,
yep.
How can you possibly test it? If the fucking government itself says, yeah, anything below this month, you can't reasonably, say it's accurate.
It can't be accurate.
It can't reasonably be accurate. Well, then right there, it's thrown out. Like I said, this is just somebody who wants to get fucking money. That's all this is. And so, like I said, I don't like the Paul brothers as people. I think they're a bunch of fucking couple dumbasses and retards. But I'm not out here saying like, oh, I hope their Prime energy drink fails. I'm all for entrepreneurship. If you want to, go into the business of making energy drinks, go for it. Will I like it? I don't know, but I'm not gonna fucking shit on it. Even if I don't like it. If I don't like it, then I don't like it. I just won't buy it. But I'm not gonna say, oh, don't get this instead. Everybody has their own taste. For God's sakes.
Yeah. Guess what? We're all fucking people. We have our own opinions. How about let them just be them, you fucks?
Right.
Right. And don't get me wrong. I haven't, I will not forgive Logan for filming a fucking dead body or anything like that. But I'm not going to sit there and try and ruin, his life or his living because of that. Like, shit just happens. Shit just fucking happens. Like, just, deal with it.
Right.
It's fucking, whatever.
Right.
Okay, I could understand if you tested it and there was crack cocaine in there.
Yeah,
okay, you got a fucking problem.
Yeah.
That is an issue.
Right.
But I don't get it. I really don't. Like, and here's the thing. Why are you putting that type of shit in your body anyways? I get it. Oh, I like energy drinks. The shit tastes like battery acid. I don't know what the fuck you guys are on to make you think that it tastes like, oh my God, I need this. You don't. Just get more sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
And if you have a hard time sleeping, guess what? Pop a
melatonin.
couple melatonin gummies.
That's right.
Listen. I have a hard time falling asleep, and then I'll wake up in the middle of the night. Unless I pop a couple melatonin gummies, and then I'm out for the night, and I have a hard time waking up. Like, I'm just like, oh, I'll take these at 8:30. I'll be all right.
See, I think...
And then all of a sudden, 8:35, you know,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah, Dylan's down for the count. See, like when
Guess what? Clocked out.
Yeah, when I take melatonin, I'll take it. I don't think obviously I'll fall asleep, but I don't think I actually sleep very well when I take melatonin, if that makes sense. Like, I don't get quality sleep because whenever I take melatonin, I always wake up dog ass fucking tired, right? I could have slept for 10 hours, wake up dog ass tired. Like, what the fuck, right? So, all right, before we move on, okay, so I just looked up what is the enforceable maximum contaminant levels of PFAS according to the EPA. Okay, now I just said that they said that there was 0.06 parts per trillion in the Prime Energy drinks. According to the EPA, the most you can have before it's too contaminated is 4.0 parts per trillion. So they are literally a quarter, less than, they're like 20% of what the maximal allowable limit is. Do we need to sue them? Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Seriously, get bent. For Christ's sakes.
And
like I said, it's just somebody trying to get money. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Guess what, buddy? If you found out that your favorite drink company has PFAS in it, guess what? They have a bunch of other chemicals. Every other brand has a bunch of other chemicals.
Well, like,
there's this great thing called preservatives that make it last longer. You fucks.
If you don't want it, then go get your own fucking water. Except there's probably odds that the water you're drinking has a little bit of PFAS in it too, because there just is, right?
God
so
damn it.
like, if you just look at it right there, they could, like, the lawyers for Prime could go in and say, we are literally like 5 times below the legal limit according to the EPA. That right there alone should be having the case thrown out, because they're like, we're way below the legal limit according to the EPA. We're doing everything right. We possibly couldn't do any better unless we just don't make the drinks in general. So, but all right, Dylan, what's your banger of the week?
Banger of the week, I have to go with "Burnin' Love" by Elvis Presley.
Oh, wow. For once, we're doing a or hard rock or metal song.
I mean, I did one last week, I think, right?
I don't know.
You've done one before, Elton John.
Yeah, it's still, you could argue Elton John's still rock.
Oh, okay,
kind of.
okay. Yeah.
Non-rock song. Our first non-rock song that I know of.
Isn't Elvis known as the King of Rock?
I guess a different generation of rock.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Yeah.
So I mean, I guess you could say he is rock, but that's kind of like,
it's not really rock. It's
not,
like saying
it's not rock to what rock and roll is considered now.
It's like saying Old Town Road is a country song.
Yeah, it's not.
It's it's kind of country because there's a little banjo in there, but it's not country.
It's not country, right? Like how all new country songs, they claim they're country. Just because you have a southern accent doesn't make it country. It's not country. You want country? Listen to Hank Williams Jr. and Waylon Jennings and Johnny Cash. That's fucking country, motherfucker. So, all right. Well, I did not leave the rock genre. My song is "I Stay Away" by Alice in Chains.
Oh, I like "Man in the Box" by them.
That's a good one too.
I'm a man in a box.
I think Alice in Chains is kind of underrated.
There's a lot of bands that I think not a lot of people
like, no one really thinks, like, whenever you hear somebody, nobody really thinks of Alice in Chains as like, and I think it's just because they don't tour anymore, so that may be part of it.
I mean, they kind of do. I mean, I saw them at
but it's not like they're Disturbed, where they're going on tour like every year and pumping out new music. You know, they're not, or like Shinedown. I think overall they have some really good fucking songs. It
also doesn't help that that their fucking lead singer died.
Well, that is kind of an issue. I mean, just ask Linkin Park. So
Oh.
Yeah. Right now,
Oh.
that band is just hanging out.
I'm just hanging out.
Me? Just hanging around. So, all right, let's move on to the dumbassery report. And this first one is it's time to crank it up. According to Dr. Daniel Kelly at Sheffield Hallam, I don't fucking know, university in, I believe, England or some bullshit, or in the UK, masturbation can lower prostate cancer risk. So the prostate, which is a gland that is part of the male reproductive system, it adds fluid to the semen, and also helps push the semen through the men's urethra when they orgasm. And so a study done by Harvard University found that men who ejaculated 21 times per month, so once every 3 days basically, either from masturbation or sexual intercourse, I'm sorry, like 3 out of 4 days actually, 3 times in 4 days, either from masturbation or sexual intercourse, were 31% less likely to get prostate cancer than men who only ejaculated 4 to 7 times per month. So literally, if you just triple the amount of times you crank it up, you can reduce your prostate cancer risk by 31%.
Holy shit.
Holy hell. He also said that 7 out of 11 studies done over the last 33 years all found that ejaculation lessened prostate cancer risk. Okay, so hold on. Going back to the Harvard study. Okay, think about, you're in whatever class, right, that does this shit, right? And they're like, all right, we're going to do a study. Yeah, you got to get a bunch of people that masturbate and ask how many times they masturbate and see if they get prostate cancer. What?
Guys, you gotta come up with different ways to cure cancer. Some dude's jacking off in the corner. Jimmy, I love your idea.
I love the way you're thinking, Jimmy. Here, I'll join you. Although the mechanisms are not completely understood, this study fits with the idea that ejaculation can help reduce prostate cancer by decreasing the concentration of toxins and crystal-like structures that can accumulate in the prostate and potentially cause tumors. It's kind of like the same idea of like kidney stones. If you don't drink a lot of water and you're not peeing a lot, you're not flushing the toxins through your kidneys quick enough. And so if they get to sit there, that's when you get kidney stones.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same idea as that. Obviously, he said masturbation also releases tension or stress, thereby calming the nervous system and preventing prostate cells from diving quickly and becoming cancerous. He also noted that there may be a link between low testosterone and a heightened risk of prostate cancer. Men with lower testosterone typically have less sex drive, which means they're not splurging enough or as often, so then they have a higher risk of prostate cancer. So basically what this guy's saying is jack off more. Or if you have a girlfriend, fuck that ass some more. So you know what that means, Dylan. Brianna, I don't want to get cancer. Get over here.
But here's another thing. It's good to also ejaculate more often because men can have a buildup of what's known as bad sperm.
Yeah.
So to get rid of that,
I want to get some freshies in
obviously, you ejaculate.
Yeah, I want to get some freshies in there. I wonder if that also counts. Like if you have a wet dream, if they're counting that as 1, 2, or no. I'm just wondering, like, is that counting as one or no?
A wet dream is just you got a little bit of, I think, pre-cum. It's not really cum.
Okay, fair enough. Well, but still, it could.
You're just making your shorts wet. You're not really fucking splooging in them.
True. Speaking of making your shorts wet, Dylan, you had no idea how much this is going to fucking work as a segue. So there's this company in, I think, France or something like that. No, I'm sorry, British-Italian menswear brand are selling designer jeans, right? Now, if you buy, like, designer jeans, they can be ridiculously expensive. Like, for instance, this one is $811.
You know what's weird is that I saw something on Instagram about some designer jeans.
Yeah?
And they were fucking weird as shit.
Okay, now
like, I don't know why anybody would
Well,
buy them, but
these designer jeans, okay, they are $811, but they're on sale for the cool price of $608 for one pair. They have a dark stain in the groin area of the pants, which basically means
no fucking way.
Which basically means you look like you done pissed yourself. And these are the
jeans that I saw fucking earlier.
Yeah, these are the ones.
Yeah, fucking pee fucking pants, dude.
Dude, this is as stupid as the people who buy pants that are already cut. Like, they're already fucking cut. They're barely qualified as jeans, and they're like $300.
Dude,
it's like you could buy
first grade me would have been so excited.
Dude, you could have bought a $30 pair of Wranglers and just taken a set of scissors to them. Why? Why are you doing this? What a giant... Same thing with this. You could just buy a regular pair of pants and just pour some water on you every couple hours. Keep them babies wet. You know, or just fucking stain them yourself with PFOS or some bullshit. Why? Why do you gotta do it like this? This is so stupid. The dumb part is this will probably catch on. It'll be like the new fucking trend. Oh, I got my pee pants today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. And the guy who's walking down the runway in this, he definitely looks like he's a little special. But at the same time, he's like, oh, I gotta fucking model the piss pants. God damn it, man! What a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, I don't get some of the fashion shit or whatever. It just I don't either. I don't get it. I don't get it. So this business, they're trying to increase their sales, and from 22 to 23, their sales soared by 15%, which sounds pretty good, right? Oh, 15%, that's, a good increase. But that only totaled $500,000. Oh, so you guys sold like 6 pairs of jeans at that price. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you guys sold one more pair than the year before. All right. Yeah, your sales are soaring.
Oh my god. I clicked on it.
So, Dylan, you know the joke, of women, if you don't wash your coochie, it's going to smell like fish, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's women that are actually putting to be more specific, salmon sperm into their vaginas.
Yeah. Yeah.
So women are paying $500 for this to happen. You could thank the UK for this one too. A lot of older women come into this clinic because they're not having the same kind of sexual arousal anymore, and so they get the quote unquote O shot. And when they get the quote unquote O shot, which is salmon sperm, they report stronger and more frequent orgasms, increased natural lubrication, and greater sexual arousal. So the science behind it is that there's something in the salmon sperm, so it's like stem cells, same idea. You put it in the skin or in the tissue of the vagina, and it rejuvenates the qualities of the nervous system, so it's more sensitive, right? Because obviously the older you get, the less sensitive you get a lot of vaginal dryness and all that stuff. Sex becomes more of a pain than a joy. But doing this with the salmon sperm can help increase the sexual drive, basically. The fishy semen has also been a staple in Korean skincare for many years. So how would you like this, Dylan? You go to Korea, you want to get, Brianna goes and gets a facial, and so they get a fucking salmon, jack it off, and splurge it on her. There you go. There's your facial done. Sit here for 2 hours. You're not going to want to be around anyone because you're going to smell like a soggy pussy for the rest of the day, but, your skin's going to look great. I guess also, too, the salmon sperm can help repair cellular damage, speed up the healing of wounds, and diminish inflammation. What's wrong with just good old, morphine for, inflammation, or, regular fucking shit rather than getting goddamn salmon sperm? Holy fuck. Who was the first one to try this, right? Who's sitting around? Be like, oh, man, okay, we got all this funding from the government from a grant. We got to use it somehow. All right, let's see if we can get the salmon sperm to do anything. Yeah, here, Lisa, go put this in your vagina and see what happens, Granted, 9 months later, she had to get a fucking abortion from the fish man that came out of her fucking vagina, but, they got to use the government grant. I mean, this is how this shit comes up. They get a grant from the government, and they're like, all right, we got to use it somehow. My God, I don't okay, I'm all with doing that, but like seriously, salmon sperm. Are you worried you might have a fucking fish baby? I'm just saying.
No, because
I know how it works. I know they
purified and sterilized.
Dylan, you're killing my jokes, Dylan. Goddamn. Yes,
what the fuck, dude?
Of course, I know they
I don't
sterilize
care.
it.
I still wouldn't care. I'm like, dude, no. Guess what, sir? The only way we can save your life is if you take this salmon sperm and inject it into your tongue. No, I'm good. I'll just die.
No, that's all right. No, I'm all right. I'll just die. That's fine. Okay, so obviously artificial intelligence or AI is real big right now about, we got to find a way to control it. We don't want it getting out of hand and shit like that. Okay, well, Microsoft decided it was a good idea. Dylan, you're going to want to join the stream for this one. Decided it was a good idea to take the image of the Mona Lisa, right? Pretty famous image, right? And have AI make it rap to Paparazzi. Not the song Paparazzi, but Anne Hathaway's Lil Wayne style Paparazzi that she did on the Conan O'Brien show. And are you in the stream, Dylan?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, this is what it looks like. Oh shit, it's not playing. God damn you fucking piece of shit. I forgot to unmute the site. Start that over.
Yo, I'm a paparazzi. I don't play no Yahtzee. I go pop, 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 pop. My camera's up your crotch. See, I tell the truth from what I see and sell it to Perez Hilty. Don't call me scuzzy, making money. That's my job, celeb photography. What? Hell no, I'm not needy. I'm legit, not stalkerazzi. Don't act so hotsy-totsy, bitch. I know that you from Jersey.
That looks very disturbing. God. That looks so disturbing.
All right, hold on. I got something else for you.
Yeah. That looks so wrong on so many levels. It does not look right. Why is her and the eyes that they had her is like wide open, like she just took a fucking line of coke and they're like, oh.
So unfortunately, I can't share this. I'll share my screen with you, Colton.
Okay.
This is an AI picture. Are you watching?
I am now. Yes.
This is an AI picture.
Okay.
This person does not exist. There's no. You ready?
Yeah.
I just refreshed the page.
Okay.
They don't exist. These people don't exist. AI created these faces.
Yeah, that's where it's
fucking weird, ain't it?
That's where I agree
weird.
That they need to control AI somehow. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you need to control it somehow.
One of my coworkers is scared that people are going to get AI hand jobs, so.
Yeah, that's the problem. How do you get an AI hand job? You just put your phone up to it or something and it fucking strokes you off? How do you do that?
It's the tap to pay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just put your phone up to it and all of a sudden you're coming.
Yeah, that's what you say to the hooker. Do you do tap to pay?
Do you do tap to pay?
Okay, Dylan, what's your factoid of the week, Doid?
Factoid of the week, Doid. We're still going with the
50 states.
50 states. We're currently on 13 and 14 out of 50.
Okay. Which states?
Illinois and Indiana.
Okay.
Illinois. In 1887, engineers began to reverse the flow of the Chicago River to stop pollution from contaminating the city's water supply.
Yep.
The reversal was complete in 1900.
Yeah, I mean, that's a massive civil project to literally reverse the flow of an entire fucking river. And so now, rather than flowing into Lake Michigan, it flows into the Mississippi River.
That is pretty crazy. Indiana.
Oh, before you go on, okay, the Chicago River is 156 miles long.
Holy shit.
So, yeah, it's not like a tiny river that they reverse the flow of. It's a long-ass fucking river. Relatively speaking. Obviously, the Mississippi is 2,340 miles, but still, think about it. That's basically like if they reverse the flow of the Grand River in Michigan. That's about how long the Grand River is. It's about 150 miles. Think of how
Holy
fucking
shit.
bonkers that would be. Rather than flowing into Lake Michigan and Grand Haven, Lake Michigan flows into the Grand River.
There you go. At 8 p.m. on March 31st, 1880, Wabash became the first city in the world to be lit by electricity.
Wabash.
Via 4 brush lights invented by Clevelander Charles F. Brush. So, that's pretty neato.
It is pretty neato. Neato.
Good for you, Indiana.
Good for you. Ruining
I know your team Indianapolis Colts ain't going to do shit, so.
Got him. Shots fired. So, all right. Let's go move on to a little bit of the old trivia.
Smooth brain trivia.
So for smooth
Colton,
brain trivia,
you know what we have to. You know what you do.
Yep.
You get 10 questions.
Yep.
69.
Nice.
Seconds
To answer.
each question properly. You get a pass on each question, and then we'll come back to it. And the time will start after I answer, after I answer.
Give me the answers,
after I
Dylan.
ask the first question.
Yeah, give me all the answers, Dylan. Here, I'll ask the questions. You give me the answers. So, there's no theme to it. Like, oh, let's do NHL, NFL draft. I'll be like, I'm fucking done. I'm just gonna sit here and double pass on everything. I'm done.
Nope. There's just random questions.
All right.
Sorry, excuse me. What did I do the last time?
What do you mean, score wise?
No, I did. I gave you a bonus question.
Yeah, you gave me a boner question for whatever fucking reason.
Yeah, you're not getting a boner question this time, motherfucker.
That's fine. I just like the little regular old 10 questions.
Nope. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, like I said before, time will start after I ask the first question. 3, 2, 1. Where were the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights stored during World War II?
Ooh, pass.
It's a fort. Which company's slogan is "You're in good hands"?
Allstate.
Which company's slogan? Oh, sorry. Who was the first televised president?
Pass.
Originally, Amazon only sold what kind of product?
Books.
What does SPF in sunscreen stand for?
Sun protection. Fidelity.
In what year was the internet open to the public?
1994.
When did Facebook first launch?
2003.
The singer is famously called the Material Girl.
Madonna.
What was the first Disney animated feature movie that was not based on an already existing story?
Lion King.
What day is known as Star Wars Day?
May 4th. God damn it. Fort Knox.
For the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, who was the first televised president?
I'm out of time, but if I had to guess, I think it's FDR. But I'm not sure.
That's a good guess.
I'm not sure. It could be Woodrow Wilson before him, but I'm not sure.
All right, are you ready for these fucking answers, motherfucker?
Yes.
Where were the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights stored during World War II? You said, at first you said pass, and then you said Fort Knox. That is correct.
See, like, at first when you said, because I'm thinking you said the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and whatever, the Bill of Rights, you think, I'm thinking, oh, he's going to ask where it was signed. I was about to say Philadelphia, but then you said stored during World War II, and I was like, oh, store. And I got flustered. I was like, oh, that throws, just pass. And after I passed, I'm like, oh, it's probably Fort Knox, but I'll wait till we come back around.
Which company's slogan is "You're in good hands"? You said Allstate? It is Allstate. Who was the first televised president? Now, technically speaking, you did not get it in time. but FDR is the correct answer.
But still overall incorrect. I don't know why when you said televised, I got stuck on Nixon because the first televised presidential debate was between JFK and Nixon. And so that's why I was like, oh, it's Nixon. No, that's not right. That's the debate. That's not the first televised president. And so that's why I'm like, I'm wasting a shitload of time. Pass.
Originally Amazon only sold what kind of product? You said books. You are correct.
Everybody knows it's fucking books. If you don't, you're a dummy.
Originally, what does SPF and sunscreen stand for?
I'm just gonna go right now, and as you can tell, I have no idea what it stands for.
You said sun protection. I don't even know what you said.
Fidelity, because it just starts. I was gonna say philosophy, but like that starts with PH. So fidelity, that starts with an F.
You are wrong. It is sun protection factor.
I was 2/3 of the way there.
Now I do feel kind of bad for these next two.
Yeah, because you asked for like exacto dates. I'm like exacto years. I'm like, you dick.
And what year was the internet open to the public?
Yeah, what year was the service that everyone uses? But it came out about 6 to 8 years before you were born. Yeah, do you know what year it was?
You said 1994.
Yeah.
It is 1993.
Oh, motherfucker. I was bouncing between 3 and 4. Son of a bitch.
Oh, you're going to be real pissed.
I knew it was the early to mid 90s.
When did Facebook first launch?
Let me guess. This is 2004.
You said 2003.
I swear to Christ.
2004.
Motherfucker. God damn it. This game's bullshit.
This singer is famously called as soon as you finished saying those, I was like, oh, dude, he's gonna be pissed.
Dude, I could literally strangle a fucking child right now. I'm so pissed.
This singer is famously called the Material Girl.
I have no idea. I just guessed.
Madonna. That is unfortunately correct.
Holy shit! What a fucking poll! What a poll! That was a guess.
What was the first Disney animated feature movie that was not based on an already existing story? You said, surprisingly, The Lion King. And that is correct.
Yep. It took Disney until the 90s to do an original story.
Well, let's see. They had Snow White was their first one.
Right, but that was based on an original. That wasn't something they came up on their own. That was an already tale that's already been around.
Here's one for you. What was Disney's first animation?
Steamboat Willie or Willie Steamboat or something like that.
Oh, there you go, Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, it's that's actually, you can actually use that now. It's off of copyright. Starting this year, it came off of copyright.
I was gonna put
Just
in what was
Mickey
Mouse's original name.
Yeah, just that version of Mickey Mouse is off copyright, but Mickey Mouse itself is not off copyright.
You know what Mickey Mouse's original name was? Mortimer Mouse.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I wouldn't have got it, but I have heard of that before.
I wouldn't have gotten it either. I'm like, what the fuck?
I can see why they changed that to Mickey. You know, what is he, a mortician? He works with the dead.
What day is known as Star Wars Day? You said May 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
That one is correct.
Yeah.
Again, for the 8th time in a row, 7 out of 10, Colton.
Motherfucker. All right, wait, isn't it
Let's
6
see.
out of 10?
Hold on. I have a list of all the times you got 7 out of 10.
Isn't it 6 out of 10?
1, 2. Hold on. Oh shit. 2 times. 2 times so far.
Wait, what? Didn't I get only 6 out of 10?
Yeah, you got 7 out of 10.
So I got the 2 internet ones wrong, and I didn't get the president one.
I'm counting that motherfucker.
I'm not. I ran out of time.
Oh my god, you're a little bitch.
I'm going by the rules. I ran out of time. And I got the SPF one wrong. Then I got 2/3 of it right.
Okay, then yes.
I got
it is
6
6 out of 10.
Still passing.
Oh
C-.
God.
No, D-. Worse. Still passing. D-. Although my education is obviously an F because I didn't know what fucking 60% was in grades.
Holy shit.
Dude, you have no idea how much I'm pissed off by the fucking internet and the Facebook ones, dude. I could kill a motherfucker right now.
Here's the thing. I had a feeling you were gonna be like 2000. Like I swear to God, I could hear you say 4, and then you said 2003. I'm like,
like I knew they were both about 10 years apart from when the internet came online to when Facebook came online. I knew they were about 10 years apart. 11 to be exact.
I think I need to start doing bonus questions.
No, you just
at the end.
I just need to get some. God damn it. Like, I mean, if you look at it, if I could have thought of FDR, that's one right there. And if I literally would have just taken the year off of 2004 and stuck it on, or I'm sorry, the year off of 1994 and stuck it on 2003, I would have gotten those two. I would have been 9 out of 10. You know?
But instead, you're a complete fucking smooth brain.
Well, I wasn't complete smooth brain. I'm just, I'm just normal, you know? Hey, Dylan, you still hold the record for 2 out of 10, all right? So, you're the record for most smooth brain. You can kiss my ass, dickwad.
Yeah, that is true. That
Fucker.
is true.
So, I forgot to make this joke. Now, I think a couple weeks ago is when O.J. Simpson died, 2 or 3 weeks ago, right? Now, I just made the thing, we talked about the thing about prostate cancer, right? About how you need, if you just, spank your monkey a little bit more, you can reduce the risk of prostate cancer. Well, O.J. Simpson's cause of death was he had prostate cancer. So obviously, maybe he should stop killing the people he knows so much and just jack off some more. And then he went and had prostate cancer. I'm just thinking out loud here.
No, I got a better one.
What?
OJ should have been stabbing bitches instead of stabbing bitches.
Yeah, right? He should have been killing kids rather than killing them bitches. Do not read too much into that joke, okay? That was
Holy shit. You might have to cut that one out. That was bad.
That was a little dark. His sperm are the kids. Okay, let me back this up. His sperm are the kids. Let's move the fuck on. Let's move the fuck on, all right?
Hey, speaking of kids, I also want to clear up last week episode.
Yeah.
I said a kid came into my mom's work. It was not a kid. To me, it was a kid. It was a 19-year-old dude. All right, motherfuckers. So if you give us any shit on Twitter or something, because I know fucking some little smooth brain's going to, it was not an actual fucking 4-year-old child that walked in and was like, "Can I get a donut?" No, it was some dude like, "Can I get a donut? I get a free donut, right?" No, bitch, read the sign. So just wanted to clear that up.
Yeah. Oh, I want my free donut. I want my free donut. So, all right, Dylan. We're gonna go on to a new segment called "Functional Idiots Answer." All right. So
shit,
I've got some questions here. All right.
Guess what? This is news to me, my guys. So.
Yes, I crossed it off a show prep, but because I thought it was we were gonna go a little bit farther than what we have, but now I've reintroduced it back. So, okay. So your first question, Dylan, is what are the hardest things to do casually?
To do casually?
Casually.
The hardest things to do just casually.
I have one already.
Masturbate on a subway, I guess.
I was just gonna say masturbate in general, but yeah, I guess it'd be hard to do that in public on a subway. Wait, the subway or like a restaurant?
Oh, like a train.
Oh, okay.
Train, subway.
I'd say
because
both.
weird shit happens on the subway, not.
I'd say both.
In subway.
That would be a hard place. That would be a hard thing to do casually. I'd say give head in a church. That'd be hard to do casually.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there during a sermon. You just fucking wife goes down on you. Whoa, what's going on here?
I think also bringing a pentagram into a church would be kind of hard. Just like wearing a pentagram necklace.
Yeah, that'd be walking through down. I think another one would be walking down 8 Mile wearing a KKK outfit. That might be a little difficult to do just casually. Off to pick up a
casually wearing a dark trench coat and you're white and going into a school. That'd be a little hard to do casually.
Yeah, that'd be difficult. That'd definitely be difficult.
Let's see what else.
Well, I mean, you don't have to get hung up on this one. I can move on to another one too.
Yeah, let's go. Let's keep going.
All right. If your girl, so i.e. Brianna, had to wear a mascot head during sex for the rest of your life, which one would you choose?
Let's see here.
I have an idea for mine.
Oh my god!
While you think,
Chuck E. Cheese.
get that mechanical. She's gonna eat your dick cheese.
Let's see.
I would say mine would probably be Gritty. Just the fucking googly eyes as you're fucking her. Just
Damn, I don't.
Another good one would be the Fanatics, the Phillies fanatic with the fucking this tongue that goes out like that when he, it's like one of those party things, whatever the fuck they're called. You blowing them and it pop out, whatever. It's that same thing. So right, just
Are we talking about like sports mascots?
Just mascots, whoever the fuck you want. I mean, generally mascots tend to be related to sports, but yes.
Okay.
If you want to do a KKK hat, you can go do that too, Dylan. I don't care. Just give me a fucking answer.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, dude.
Oh my god, just pick a mascot for Christ's sakes. You want to be Tony the Tiger? They're great. Or what do you want to be here?
Let me get Ronald McDonald.
Okay, yeah. Well, so you're saying that Brianna is a clown?
No. You know what? I changed my answer. Get me the Colonel's mustache and goatee.
Yeah, fuck that KFC. Yeah, and then you get done fingering them. You say it's finger looking good.
Yeah. Finger licking good.
If you could wipe off one group of people off the earth, who would it be?
Fucking A.
I would say, if I had to choose, I'd say, let me think here. Who do I want to piss off the most? Let's go with the French. Fuck them. I mean, what good have they given us besides baguettes and croissants? Fuck them. Nothing else they've given us is good. All their cars
I can't say
ass.
Germany because I'm part German, or German people.
Yeah, but you're not in Germany anymore, so you're okay. You can just say the country of Germany. Current Germans.
Yeah, but they haven't done anything wrong.
No,
I mean,
but
I actually like the Germans, but
okay,
just not World War II era Germans.
Dylan's going around hell.
Probably North Sentinel Island people. Fuck those guys.
Okay.
They're kind of pricks.
What a fucking pull.
They
right.
shoot like 10 feet arrows at people. It's like, I get they just want to be left alone, but it's time for you guys to be conquered. Hey, you guys want to see the sun for real? Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do.
So, would you rather?
This was, hang on. This was my reasoning for like, I was gonna be funny and be like, yeah, let's do Japan. They have seen the sun twice and they still didn't get wiped out. So I think they've had enough for their entire existence.
I think they need to be reminded who's boss here.
Okay.
Would you rather come loudly every time you fart or fart loudly every time you come?
Definitely fart loudly.
I think I would too. Like, think about how funny that would be. You're just like, ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. Oh, now am I tired?
Yeah. I couldn't be like, there's this one video where the dude like hit his nuts and he farted and he moaned like in pain.
Yeah.
But that's how I feel like it would be to fart really loud and then come. You're like, oh. So.
All right, Dylan, you'll like this one. Would you rather have to tell your mom everything sexual you've done or have to show her your entire porn history?
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
I mean, your mom has to know that you and Brianna have been ripping it in the sack.
Yeah.
So I don't think
I'm also not afraid to, like talk to her about it.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I just banged her last night, but some blood
it's not
came
like
out. I want to figure out what's going on there.
It's like joking around. Like if Brianna says something and I'm like, I'm going to do that to you later or whatever, that kind of way. But
yeah, Dylan comes down in the morning.
I think, Mom, fuck it. I'd show my porn history. I don't give a fuck.
Dylan would come down in the morning. Mom, Brianna wasn't too loud last night, was she? I was really going at her this time.
I think I technically I don't have one. You know, because I'm pretty sure if you guys are smart, you're gonna go onto private. Like Brianna over there always has the private tab open.
Oh, incognito or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, because it doesn't keep your history; it just deletes it.
You can always just delete your history too. I'm not. Yeah,
Or
you're
that.
like, I'm not very proud of that video. Delete.
Yeah.
You get to choose between a sum of money and world peace. How much money would it take to give up world peace?
To give up world peace?
Right. Assume there is world peace, but you could be given a certain sum of money, and we basically go back to how it is now. How much money would you have to get for that to happen?
100 Googleplex.
I'm sorry, fucking what?
I said the highest number in the world, and it's called a Googleplex. So 100 million of those. So.
All right. I would.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I'm being dead serious too.
Okay. That's a good one. I'm gonna have to go with about $6.39 because that's the average price for McDonald's quarter pounder. So, yeah, that's good enough for me. Give me a quarter pounder. I'll be all right. Fuck the world.
You know what? Give me a quarter pounder. I'll be all right.
That'd be good. We're good. It's
I'll sleep good at night,
That's right.
knowing that I had world peace in my hand and I traded it for a fucking burger.
I'm fat full. I'm fat full and satisfied. Fucking, I don't care. You have to have a threesome with one male actor. Who would it be? So you and Brianna
Ryan
have to
Reynolds.
have a. Oh, okay, that was pretty quick. I think that would be fun. Honestly, like you just sit there. Hey, can you give a play-by-play? What's happening? You know.
There's actually, if I couldn't do it with Ryan Reynolds, my next choice would probably be Ryan Gosling.
You make me sick.
Why? What's wrong with Ryan Gosling?
I don't know. I don't know.
Good looking dude. Good looking dude.
That doesn't
no
mean I want to
homo.
fucking get down on the farm with them.
You don't get down on the farm with him. He's just there.
You're having.
I'm not fucking him.
You're
Brianna,
having a threesome.
Hey, you
which
know what?
means
Here, let.
No. She could be just getting DP'd. Okay, we didn't. It doesn't say, but he's actively involved in the threesome. It's not like he's just there.
Hold on. Let's see what Brianna has to say. Hey, Brianna, would you be okay if? Okay, obviously not gonna happen. If you had to have a threesome with one other dude, who would it be? So it's me, you, and some other dude. Yo, she said Shaq. Hey, yo.
Yo, whoa.
Big 7-foot monster dong coming in.
Fucking, she's getting it in the ass coming out of her mouth. He's getting fucking blows
She's
out
dead.
at the same time. Yeah. Fucking
She's
A.
dead.
Fucking hell.
Hang on, she's thinking right now. I said Ryan Gosling or Ryan Reynolds.
Well, while she thinks, let's move on to the next one.
She said Harry Styles.
She makes me sick.
She makes me sick.
I'd say gas her ass, leave her outside with that fucking answer. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Ryan. Hey, Harry Styles actually has some decent songs. I'm not gonna lie.
I guess it helps that he's already gay, so he'd be all right with that. So I guess that doesn't take much. That wouldn't take much convincing. I mean, other than the part he wouldn't fuck Brianna, it'd be you getting fucked, Dylan. Unfortunately. Speaking of gay, for $3,000, would you get your face photoshopped into a gay porno?
Oh, absolutely. That's $3,000, dude.
That's $3,000.
Fuck yeah.
How much would
Guess
you?
what? I'm not being gay. I mean, okay, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Okay, let me state that first. Okay, but I don't partake in it. So, hey, $3,000 to have I don't care.
So how little would you take to have a face photoshopped?
Hold on.
Gay porno.
How good is the Photoshop? First off,
I don't know. Maybe not as good as like those. Like,
are we talking about like deep fake Photoshop or like just like a goofy ass fucking picture, just like plastered on,
yeah, right.
onto a
It still
dude?
has like the watermark on it. It's just bouncing around. You know? They didn't even crop it. You know. Still has like the school background style in it. School picture. Well, how little would you take? You know, would you take 639 quarter pounder and call it a day, or what are we taking?
No, it would have to be at least $3,000.
Oh, okay. That happened to be the minimum. That Dylan's like, yeah, $3,000. That could get me a couple of gallons of gas. Okay,
yeah, a
so,
couple.
all right, so you and Brianna are getting at it hot and heavy, right? Should you lock your door so the dog doesn't come in to the room while you guys are having sex?
How's the dog gonna come in if you just close the door?
Well, I'm saying, should you lock a dog out of the room while you're having sex?
Yes, absolutely.
Right, you don't want fucking Rover coming up and giving you that Remy.
Yeah, look at my gooch or something. I'm like, oh, yo.
Fucking get that cold nose up your ass. Whoa!
But yeah, you should. I feel like that'd be just weird having like your animal staring like at you and be like, what the fuck are they doing?
Okay, last one, Dylan. If someone texted you a picture of your dick or vagina, in this case your vagina, with no context, would you know it's yours?
If it was my penis,
Right.
I'd be quite
Like-
surprised at how they got a picture of my penis.
Yeah, Dylan's doing the math here. It's like, how'd they get a picture of my penis? How about we just see if it's even your penis, Dylan? How about that? Like, do you know it like the back of your hand that
Yes,
you would know?
yes,
it's
I would.
yours?
I would know it.
Okay.
It would be my ding dong.
Okay, so what's the defining feature? There's a mole just past the head.
Actually, yeah, there is.
Oh, great! I didn't actually need to
No,
know
no,
that.
I'm
Dylan.
playing, I'm
Jesus Christ. Oh, fucking A. I would say okay. Let's assume that like it's cropped out, so it's just the penis, so you don't have like it going into the rest of your body, right? So it's just like the shaft in the head. I would think I'd like to think that I'd be able to tell it was mine.
Okay, I probably won't know.
But honestly, I wouldn't know. I'd probably, because like the first thing you would look at and be like, why the fuck is someone sending me a dick pic? Yeah, the first thing. Would
Yeah,
be
that's
like,
exactly what would be mine. I'm like, what the fuck are they sending me?
I wouldn't be like, is that my penis? You go open your.
And then
pants,
all of a sudden
it's-
you're like holding it in your phone and you're like, wait a minute, I've seen this before.
no,
And then
you're-
you grab your dick and you're like, oh shit.
no, you grab your phone. Is this my penis? No, it's still. Open up your pants. It's still there. So I don't know how they got a picture of it. But what if it's the top or the bottom? Like maybe it's the bottom, so it's like your balls and scrotum. You know, would you be able to tell? Oh, my balls have 6 wrinkles. This only has 5. This isn't mine.
Well, actually, the balls have 736 wrinkles and mine only has 2.
Because I don't have balls. They have not dropped yet. Oh, shit. That was fun. Okay, let's, for the GTA server news, a Florida man was arrested. Oh, hold on.
Colton's thinking about them balls still.
Fucking, just hobknocking in my head, man.
Can I put my balls in your jaw?
A Florida man was arrested a week ago from when we were recording this, and he initially got. Hold on. God, fucking tickled my throat or something. God damn. He was initially pulled over when officers were alerted that someone was driving a yellow Chevy Colorado with a suspended license.
Okay.
Okay. So they found the Chevy Colorado. They found a reason to pull him over, and they pulled him over. The deputy conducted a traffic stop and learned that Martindale, the guy who got Desmond Martindale, that he only had a valid Florida ID card and not a valid driver's license. He also had active suspensions on his record, but those details weren't made immediately clear during the affidavit by the news organization. The deputy mentioned to Martindale that he knew he shouldn't be driving, and the dude was like, yeah, he knew he wasn't legally allowed. Like, yeah, I know I'm not legally allowed to drive. But what's the problem, But going back onto his history, he has had a revoked license, so i.e. no driver's license, since guess when, Dylan?
How old is he?
He is 67 years old. How long do you think he's had a revoked license for?
I mean, revoked is like you can't get it back, right?
You can, but you gotta jump through some hoops and stuff.
Oh, okay. So maybe he got caught with like I don't know, probably like 2015.
So you're
Almost 10
saying
years?
9 years, right?
Yeah, 9 years.
His license was revoked on September 30th of 1999. 25 years ago.
This dude hasn't had a license, and he's been driving longer than I've been alive. That is crazy.
Fucking
What the
wild
fuck?
shit, dude. Holy Christ. God mo fucking damn. How do you okay, we don't know how he got it revoked, but you thought none of that time, oh, maybe I should try and go get my license back. You're just like, yeah, fuck it. I've been going this long without it. I mean, I get the same time. You've been going this long without it. Why fucking worry about it now? Fuck it.
Yeah, no shit. I think there's there's definitely a point where you're just like 10 years down the line and no one has said anything to you and you've been driving. I'm pretty sure you're going to be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to go till I get caught.
Yeah, right?
This guy looks like he runs probably a crack house or something. He doesn't do crack. He just runs it.
He just runs it. You know, he's like the general manager, but he's like, I don't use the product, you know, but I'm all right with selling it.
Yeah, definitely. No, I won't put that shit in my body, but I let others do it all the time.
That's right. So this next news story is going to be right up Dylan's alley. So Wesley Bullock is a 48-year-old male from Florida, was arrested with aggravated battery and burglary in Zephyr Hills, Florida, which is near the Tampa area. He went to a McDonald's and something happened, which I'll get to later, a little later, but something happened. He had an altercation with an employee. He walked up to the drive-up window at the restaurant and began screaming at the employee. When the victim, the employee, who got the shit beat out of him, tried to intervene and calm him down, the dude lost his fucking mind, right? The cops showed up and all that stuff. And when the Wesley, who was beating the shit out of the other guy, was grabbing the dude by the throat, fucking slugging him and punching him and shit, and getting into a massive brawl until the McDonald's staffers were able to help break it up, right? Okay. He then followed the victim to a nearby Speedway gas station where he cut off his car, got out, and pointed a silver handgun at the man. Only, thankfully, to have the weapon misfired.
Oh, thank God.
Undeterred, he then allegedly pistol whipped the victim and recocked the gun, with the two men getting into a life and death fight over the gun, right? Again, this was all before the cops showed up. The victim then stated it was at that time he grabbed the pistol and fought Wesley Bullock back for control over it because he was in fear for his life. Yeah, like, holy shit, the dude's pointing a gun at me, right?
Right.
Bullock allegedly got one shot off, which struck the victim's pinky. The wounded victim then managed to get the gun away from the attacker, threw it in his car, and then called the paddy wagon, which I'm sure we're already on the fucking way. Thanks for the McDonald's workers, right? He was busted after surveillance camera footage confirmed the victim's absolutely bonkers but accurate account. He is at a county jail on $400,000 bond. Now, this whole altercation started because he didn't get the proper sauce with his order.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Think of how wild.
He attacked a customer and didn't fucking attack the worker?
No, he attacked the worker. He did attack a worker at the McDonald's. But yeah, he didn't get the sauce that he asked for with his order. So rather than being, I don't know, a normal fucking person and just going inside and saying, "Hey, I asked for ranch but didn't get any," he'd be like, "Oh, okay," and they give you some. He decided, no, fuck this guy. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him and try and kill him. Why? You know why?
He's like that fucking.
Because fuck them, that's why.
He's like that fucking Racka video when they're talking about Ronald McDonald's. He's like, he starts beating the shit out of the kid.
Is that Hungry Jack's, Billy?
What are you looking at?
Yeah.
I love the fucking news title to this as well. McDonald's wacko slugs, pistol whips, and shoots Pinky off fellow diner in wild brawl over sauce.
I mean, that's just fucking wild. I just I can't over fucking. This dude had to have been absolutely blissed out of his mind on fucking drugs. There's no way someone could be like, oh, I didn't get my ranch. I'm gonna go fucking cut a motherfucker. That can't be normal. It's not normal, but that's, oh my God. Gotta love Florida, man. Gotta love Florida. All I can say is thankfully the gun fucking misfired that first time, because the dude would
holy shit.
That's, oh my
Dude would have
God.
got a fucking murder charge all over some McDonald's fucking sauce.
He probably should have an attempted murder charge anyways. Like, if they can prove that that the gun misfired, like they can prove that, he should have an attempted homicide or attempted murder charge or attempted manslaughter or something.
You're lucky, buddy.
What?
Am I allowed to join the stream or no?
Sure, I don't care.
Okay,
that's
good.
fine.
Because I already saw her. So.
What do you mean you already saw her?
I already had like the little area thing open.
Oh, okay.
So.
You already know what the title of it is, or no, not yet?
No, I didn't see the title.
Oh, okay. So.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God. I think Brianna was telling me about this one.
So, okay, well, I just started the recording for the Patreon. Once again, if you're listening to the podcast, you can watch the video of this on our Patreon, amongst a host of other things. You can go on the Patreon, sign up for free for 7 days. You could sign up and immediately cancel, and you still get the 7 free days. So we're not trying to scam you into any money at all. So, all right. So here is this week's edition of My Strange Addiction, also known as Hungry, Hungry Hippos Chomping Away.
My name is Jennifer, and I'm addicted to eating mattresses.
This bitch is the size of a mattress. Holy shit. She is the mattress.
Hey, this is the split episode of My 600-Pound Life and My Strange Addiction.
This is where the producers got the idea. Wait, what if we just film fat fucks?
I like my mattress plain and straight up. I know mayonnaise, butter.
What? Fucking putting condiments on your goddamn mat? Holy shit, man. Jesus. This mattress is a little dry. Let me put some fucking Hellmann's on it. Oh, that's a lot tastier.
What the
Under
fuck?
that, there's like a hard texture, like my taste buds to go, kind of like a guitar.
Then you get on 10,000 taste buds. Ooh, that's a 10.
This kid, dude, this obviously cannot be healthy, dude.
Oh, fuck no, it's not. She's eating fucking foam. She's literally eating plastic, because that's what foam is.
Now, guys, this is PFAS right here.
I don't know if it is, but there's probably some in it.
I know.
When I found out that Jennifer eats mattresses, I was just dumbfounded. I was like, oh, it blew my mind that she did that.
I'm not gonna lie, her brother looks like he eats mattresses as well.
Except he does a line of coke on his before he eats it. Jennifer eats about, let's round up, a 1/10 of a square meter of mattress every day.
Jesus Christ.
She's consumed more than 8 mattresses since her addiction has began.
God damn.
God, well, fucking damn. Dude, what if she's like, yeah, I'm a big fan of the Tempur-Pedic, not so much of the Serta sleepers. Oh, that chair is just screaming for its life. Holy shit.
Make sure, when my mom's not going to be in her room, or I could be in her room. So, let's say when she get in the shower, tiptoeing in there to get it. The reason why I'm not eating my own mattress is because I ate my mattress already.
You looked so fucking disappointed in that shot. Holy shit.
Yeah.
No fucking way. I used to have this same blanket.
Oh, cum stains and everything?
No, no, not the exact same blanket.
Okay, I'm confused. Is this a guy or a girl? I honestly...
This is a girl.
It
is
is?
a girl.
It's hard to tell. I mean, it's hard to tell.
I started off with the good stuff.
She's obviously eating her mother's mattress. How does the mod not figure it out? Like, God, this mattress is going to hell. Then you open it, holy fuck, we got mice or some shit. The mattress is half gone. How do you, after a while, she's got to figure it out.
The good stuff to me is the pillow top itself. Then I go down to this part. I cut it. After that, I just start ripping it as I go.
Don't you think the Ma is probably like wondering, why is TLC here? What are they doing here? Oh, nothing, Ma. You sure? Yeah, nothing's going on. Nothing? Yeah, nothing. Okay. If you say so.
All right, then.
I get 2 a piece. I'm done with the mattress when it smells funny, or if I get down to where it's just springs. I usually, when I crack.
Don't all mattresses smell funny?
I would imagine so. You gotta imagine. You gotta think. Imagine being her neighbors or something, and all of a sudden they just come out with this mattress, and it looks like it's fucking been through hell. And you're thinking like, what the fuck happened? What, they put that shit through a shredder or something?
Yeah, right?
No, I ate it. Huh?
Yeah, mattress came back from Vietnam. It's got 3 purple hearts.
Brave to
No, that's just Jaquitna. She's fucking eating it.
eat some mattress. It usually be after 2 o'clock. I thought.
I'm sorry. That just came to my head. Jaquitna. Jaquitna needs to stop eating. Needs to quit eating the mattresses.
I'm urged. I need an urge. I gotta have it. For some reason, after.
Hey, at least she's not doing drugs.
Dude, she's the only.
Look at the bright side.
Yeah, hold on. She's the only fat person I know that didn't get satisfied by food, so she had to take it up a notch, dude. She's the only fat person that said food isn't enough for me.
I'm out of fucking Doritos. What can I eat? Bruh?
They don't have my chicken nuggets. Guess I have to deal with this fucking mattress.
For sex, I would want some. For some reason, after sex, I would want some. The side effects of eating mattresses is gas is really the only one you have.
He's getting some? That's crazy.
It enters my body and leaves my body. It goes through my system and goes out.
I'm very concerned about her health and like her
How
digestion.
about her just being fat in general? How about that? How about
What does her shit look like? I'm kind of interested now.
It's probably soft and pillowy, if you ask me.
It's spongy.
System.
That's a good. Oh, here you go. Corn report.
I've seen in the toilet.
Dude, why is there water blue?
There's a washer in there, you fuck.
Why is there water blue?
I just said they have a little fucking washer in there or something. It's underneath the bowl.
All right, dude, that toilet's fucking pouring all of Lake Michigan into that thing. Holy shit.
It comes out
That's
in
the kind
whole
of toilet I like. I don't like these fucking 3 jobs toilet where you throw like 2 squares of toilet paper and the bitch is backed up.
pieces.
It was all the sponge that I was eating. I was like, it clogged up the toilet. Like, it's just sitting there. If I was that desperate to get it out, I could take it and wash it, do everything I did to it, and I could use it again. If I
It's like the fucking SpongeBob thing. Oh, it's so good. Ugh, I think I'll try it again.
Oh.
did to it, and I could use it again if I wanted, if I was that desperate. Ain't that strange?
What if she didn't realize it backed up and the Ma goes in there like, what's floating in the toilet? What do you mean, Ma? There's
There's some strange shit.
Yeah, there's
a weird cat outside.
Yeah, like, who do we need to take one of y'all to the doctor? Who's having some like pieces of white floaty spongy shit? Me, Ma, that's me. Yeah, I got something going on. I think I need to go to the doctor and get it checked out. Jaquitna's addiction began at age 5 when she ate the seat of the family car. Holy shit.
I was sitting in the back seat and it was like sponge down there. And I just picked it and took it and was like, just chewed on it.
Yeah, as one does. It's like, oh, what's this fucking seat taste like?
I mean, at 5 years old, I can understand because you're curious about everything,
right.
but
True.
fucking A.
But yeah, like, oh, what's the seat taste like that has, 6 years of ass farts and sweats in it? I wonder what this tastes like.
I've eaten couches, box springs, chairs.
I don't think box springs generally have
Yeah, what the fuck are you eating on the box spring?
Yeah.
The fucking wood?
You're fucking bouncing. You got fucking springs in it. Put a little, trying to get a little spring in your step.
Years, but for the last 10 years, mattresses has just been my thing.
Jaquitna keeps her addiction a secret from most people.
It's embarrassing. I couldn't just come out and be like, yo, I eat mattresses. Can't do that. It's not even all my family knows.
I would find it believable. I ain't gonna lie.
What?
If someone that size came up to me and was like, I eat mattresses, I'd be like, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I'd be like, what is it that you don't eat then? Because it looks like you've eaten any and everything. Eating mattresses can lead to liver damage, intestinal blockages, clogged toilets, and even death.
Yeah, who would
I
have
feel
thought,
that
huh?
my sister could die from this.
The mattress goes down my throat. Sometimes it gets stuck. Like I could choke and I could die.
God forbid that something will happen to her because I will feel at fault for that.
Okay, it's bad for me, but I was eating when I was a kid, and now I'm an adult. I'm still eating it, and I'm still here.
Jennifer eating my mattress is getting way out of hand.
Oh, so the mom doesn't know about it. I was gonna say, there's no way the mom doesn't fucking know. Not a chance.
Looks like the mom partakes in it a little bit of herself, so.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they share. I don't know.
We don't know what this mattress is doing to her. Me and my son just need to confront her today and ask her why is she doing it.
My guy out here is only eating a box of scraps. Everybody else is fucking eating full fucking course dinners.
Yeah, this guy's just getting the fabric of the mattress while everybody else is getting the stuffings on the inside.
The good stuff.
Yeah, all the good stuff.
It needs to stop.
So
I thought she was going over right there. I'm not gonna lie. She sat down. I'm thinking, here we go. Here comes a fucking 8.0 on the Richter scale.
Dude. That is like every black mom's face right there. Like their kid fucked up. Like, honestly, you done did fucked up.
You done fucked up, Jaquitna. You done fucked up this time.
you eat it. Are you afraid of choking?
No.
Is that why you be like all the time?
Yeah, when I be like, it shoot out of my throat like a cannon. I mean, I've been eating for 20 years. Ain't nothing happened.
I didn't know you had been doing it for 20 years.
Oh my god.
Family fight. Wow. I like this.
God damn it, fucking YouTube.
And you don't think this hurting you? You don't worry about the Kimballs?
This literally has the best elements of a TLC show. Big fat people, at least a skinny dude, family drama, and a weird addiction.
That's right. And don't forget the skinny dude has buck teeth.
In the match?
No,
mattress.
I don't.
It's full of chemicals.
How do you know what mattress is made of?
No,
right,
but
okay.
But the internet does, and you can always just, I don't know, go fucking look it up there. You don't see the FDA coming out, yeah, a good part of your healthy diet is to make sure you have 6 square feet of mattress every day with your glass of milk. Yeah, it's not coffee and donuts anymore, it's coffee and Tempur-Pedic.
Here to attack you. I'm just concerned, and I don't want anything to happen to you.
So if we go see a doctor, right, and they tell you that it's bad for you, are you gonna stop?
Once you're addicted to something, it's hard to stop.
I hope you
That is very true.
Try to not do it. Oh, please.
It's at the point where I don't care.
Well, then just do us all a favor and go do the Kurt Go-Bang in here, because I mean you're literally just speed it up a little bit.
It's not who cares, because we obviously care about you.
Okay. I ain't finna have a fight because you found out I eat mattress. Oh well. Yeah, I gotta go.
Ooh.
Go where? To the next room?
She gonna roll.
If it's not what she wants to hear.
Oh, it's time for my 3 o'clock feeding time. More mattress.
My God, it's a
She's
TLC
get tough.
producer, and he
Yeah,
looks like a douche.
We can lead her to the right way, but we can't make her choose the right path. She has to do that herself.
I'm going to the doctor today to get checked out.
Of course, this is in St. Louis. You guys are some crazy bastards out there.
Because my mom and my brother was very concerned about what the mattress is doing to me when I consume it. hate going to the doctor. Since you've been eating mattress for 20 years.
Yeah, because you got to go to the fucking veterinarian to throw your ass on the scale, see how much you weigh.
I hope you don't tell me that this is.
We all know what this car is. It's a fucking Ford Explorer.
Or
And damn.
or an Expedition.
Or an Expedition, one of the two.
Killing you.
But you're not fooling everybody by just blurring out the obvious blue fucking oval on a steering wheel. You're not fooling anybody.
I'm afraid.
So how often do you eat?
Look, oh my god, dude. Literally, her fucking stomach gets home 20 minutes before she does. Holy shit. God, mo fucking damn.
So how often do you eat mattress foam?
I consume it every day. In like one sitting, like I would eat like.
My guy literally was like, "This bitch is crazy."
I love how she brought a snack. Like, oh, this might take a while. I'm gonna bring a snack with me.
It's thick, so.
Okay.
And then it'd be like kind of big like that. Really, only symptom
What possible notes could you be taking except this bitch whacked?
that I
Dropped
think
his
is
head, dropped on her head as a baby.
Yeah, something.
connected to.
Yeah, conclusion, shit's fucked.
I may be a little gassy, but then again, like I'm having sulfur burps.
Sulfur burps. Okay.
Yeah, like a fart in my mouth.
Okay. I'm very concerned about the foam. Mattress foam is not particularly digestible.
Wow.
Some of it.
Yeah,
I think that's a fucking lie.
no, it's not, because there's fucking chunks of it going into the goddamn toilet.
I feel like you would have some pretty black shit though, like that, because your fucking stomach acid can fucking digest a fucking razor blade.
Yeah, but it also
The
can't.
fuck you mean? No.
It also can't digest certain things either, like hair. It can't digest hair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe forming a partial.
Hold on. Oh, they blocked out her weight, so she's 5'6" and about. Let's see, that's
It looks like 450 something.
450. We'll say it's a Chevy 454 big block. That's what she weighs.
No, I'll say 458.
Either
that's
way,
my guess.
gobble fucking damn.
Maybe forming a partial blockages in your small intestine so that food is not getting down effectively.
Hold on. Let me back it up a little bit more. Dude, she's got hand warmers for the winter. How she's sitting for the podcast, or she's sitting with her fucking rolls. She has like her hands shoved between her rolls and her thighs.
Dude,
Fucking
wait
hand
till you get a
warmers.
girlfriend. Dude, they're fucking like underneath their boobs are like personal heaters.
Small intestine so that food is not getting down effectively and it's fermenting.
Do you ever think okay, this has nothing to do with this has something to do with bigger people. You ever think of fucking they walk into like the doctor's office? Because if you look at this man right here, he has a fear in his eye that this bitch might eat him.
If I'm not careful, I might. If I'm not careful here, I might piss off King Kong.
I feel like that's every doctor that has to deal with like a 800-pound person. They're just like, oh my god, if I'm not careful, they're either gonna land on me or eat me.
Either way, I'm dead.
And it's fermenting and the gas is coming back.
She's literally making fucking wine in her stomach. She's pissing champagne.
Back up.
Wow.
She got that box wine.
I never knew that.
Because it's indigestible, it could cause a blockage and a number of potentially deadly problems. How she's managed to do okay so far is a surprise. All right, well, the x-ray shows no definite obstruction, but it's hard for me to see what's called your stomach bubble.
All right.
Okay, sort of that suggests that maybe your stomach was full, and maybe it was full of
Mattress.
foam mattress.
Yeah.
You know, the problem you face is you're going to have a hole in your intestine or a complete bowel obstruction, and it's going to be an emergency. And emergency means you could die.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because I can tell you right now, with how big she is, there probably wouldn't do surgery because it wouldn't actually be safe.
This looks like a fucking standardized like picture of a patient and their doctor. I'm not gonna lie, like
Yeah,
yeah,
like
generic picture. You know what I'm
You
saying?
seeing like a textbook or something.
Yeah, like in this photo of figure 1A, the doctor proceeds to tell his patient that she's a fat fucking bitch.
Yeah, Jaquita, you have Asperger's.
A little fear in my heart there. It just got serious.
You can change this.
I am gonna change this.
I'm gonna eat 2 mattresses a day.
I am gonna change this.
See, at least Jennifer has eaten mattresses fewer than 5 times since filming. So okay, that's good, and it's probably those 5 times were like when she first started. You know, you're trying to kick the habit, you know, from going cold turkey. I would say, like, these are always the nice ones that the person is like, they've gotten help and they've gotten the realization, the sobering moment that if they don't stop, they are gonna die. You know, not like those fuckwads we watched that were drinking their own piss, mate, right? And they're like, oh, it's great. No, it's not.
There's some that are like, you know, I'm not too worried about it. Like the dude that's addicted to balloons, yeah, it's a little weird, but
he's not hurting.
You know, he's not hurting himself, or he's not hurting nobody. Whereas
he's just hurting the pocketbook.
Obviously, you're hurting yourself.
Right. That dude was just hurting the pocketbook of the used cars dealership he was stealing balloons from. Other than that, he wasn't hurting no one.
This motherfucker comes back.
So, for the Patreon viewers, we appreciate you for supporting and watching this video. Okay. So, Brianna just fucking coughed up some 6-day-old cum, I hear. Jesus Christ. Something fuck. So, all right, let's move on to the old porn star birthdays, Dylan. Are you ready?
I am.
So for this week's porn star birthdays, these thotties, we have, that's the wrong fucking sheet of paper. Here we go. First thottie on the list is lift. Bread and dough, steamed lasagna.
We have the tongue twister of 3,000.
Yeah. Scarlet Scandal. 25 years old as of yesterday, April 27th, being born in 1999. An American from Fort Pierce, Florida. She started in porn at the age of 20 in 2019. Standing at 5'1" with a set of 34 Bs. She has been nominated for Female Performer of the Year and Best Total Package, and has won Best Foursome/Orgy Sex Scene, Mainstream Venture of the Year, and Best New Starlet. You can choke the sheriff and wait for the posse to come to her over 300 credited films, such as Coming Out of the Closet, Cardiogasm.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oiled and Spoiled 2.
Oiled and Spoiled.
And Pumpkin Spice Pussy.
Wow. Pumpkin spice flavored everything, I guess. Literally now.
Goddamn. Second thottie on the list is Summer Vixen, 29 years old. She will be 29 years old on April 29th, which is the day this episode goes up. Being born in 1995, an American from Newport Beach, California. She started in porn quite late in 2021 at the age of 26. Relatively speaking, that's quite late for porn stars. Standing at 5'1" with a set of 32 Bs. You could date Miss Michigan to her over 125 credited films, such as Dylan's personal favorite, 13 Inches of Balls Deep Anal. Tasting Summer's Ass.
Yummy.
Gape Me 5. And Juicy Licks 30. Last thottie on the list is Hope Howell, 33 years old. Also will be on April 29th, being born in 1991. An American also from California, but from Taft, California. She started in porn in 2011 at the age of 20. Standing at 5'5" with a set of 34 Bs. She has been nominated for the awards ATM Machine, Best Spitter, Tightest Twat in 2017, and Fat Ass White Girl of the Year. She has also won the awards Tightest Twat in 2016, Cock Slayer, and Most Kissable Lips. You can fiddle the flesh flute to her over 300 credited films, such as Stick It in the Trunk, Come in my
Get in the trunk.
Come in my gaping butthole.
Oh my god.
Facial cum catchers 25. And bushy pits, hairy slits.
Oh yeah, scissor.
So happy
Oh my
birthday to those
God.
women. Dude, I tell you, porn star birthdays never fails to disappoint. and in not in the comedy of it, but just the goddamn. So
God, my damn.
so all right, Dylan, who is your functional idiot of the week?
A man in Colombia.
That's it? Just a man in Colombia?
Oh my god, no. A man in Colombia redefined shotgun wedding after staging a proposal for his girlfriend, right?
Okay.
And you know, there's nothing wrong with that, so, you know.
Yeah. Except
Except the man staged a gunpoint robbery
Oh, nice. As one does.
to propose to his girlfriend.
As one does.
So, in the wild clip filmed Saturday in Cali, a red car is seen pulling up to an intersection when all of a sudden a pedestrian and motorcycle block its path, Jam Press reported. Then, two of the so-called assailants approach the vehicle and command the occupants, a man and a woman, to get out. Shortly thereafter, two more men arrive on another motorcycle and join the apparent carjacking. The petrified couple are subsequently ripped from the car as one of the men brandishes what looks like a small concealed handgun at the petrified woman.
Goddamn.
Things turn even more terrifying when two members of the gang force the male motorist to his knees in the middle of the street.
Jesus.
Then, in a bizarre twist, the men stop shouting, and the kneeling fellow whips out a wedding ring, revealing that the robbery was actually an elaborate setup for a marriage proposal.
Oh my God.
But did she say yes?
Did she say yes, Dylan? I would say after that, I'd say
she did.
fucking no. She did? Oh my God. She's got to have the best sense of humor ever. Now, how wild is that, dude? That's like the fucking prank on How I Met Your Mother, where he tries to smuggle something into TSA, or through TSA, and he goes through like the whole thing, and he's like, yeah, I got a bomb, and he fucking sets it off, and then inside of it was a wedding ring, and he proposes and shit. It's like, goddamn. Bruh. Holy shit. That seems
that's wild as shit.
That seems like a lot of unnecessary work.
Here, you know, hey, Brianna, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to hang myself from the rafters or something, and I'm going to make sure I have a wedding ring in my pocket. So then when you cut me down finally, I land to one knee, and I propose to you. She said that's hot.
Wow, hot. I said that just seems like a lot of fucking work. All right, so goddamn you fucking thing. I'm trying to do like two things here at the same time, and my computer's like, you may take your answer. Okay, so this woman from guess where, but anywhere else but Ohio, of all places,
Of course,
was arrested after. Well, I'll explain. So, a manhunt for an individual who robbed an Ohio bank at gunpoint earlier has ended after the arrest of a surprising suspect. Ann Myers, who is 74 years old, allegedly told investigators that she was the person who walked into the bank, or whatever bank it was, and demanded a teller turn over some of the bank's cash while brandishing a gun, according to the copy of the complaint. Body cam footage taken at the time of her arrest shows that it only took Mayer a few seconds to allegedly confess, as she immediately tells the arresting officers, "I did whatever you're here for." So the cops show up to her house to arrest her, and she's like, "Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did whatever you're here for. I did it."
Bruh.
What if you're just like, we're just here to give out postcards for the charity event next week. What did you do?
Hey, yo.
The officers then asked her to be more specific, at which time she just says the robbery.
The robbery.
She is charged with one count of aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon and one count of tampering with evidence. The second charge stems from her decision to toss her clothing out of the car window while making her way home after the robbery.
Must have been a wild night at bingo. Holy shit.
Yeah. In the end, she only ended up walking away with $500 from the bank. How
robbed the fucking bank? Holy shit.
How do you rob a bank and only end up with 5 fucking bennies? Holy shit, how bad are you at this? God damn.
She is only 74 years old.
I know, but still, son of a bitch. So her her reason for robbing the bank for a whole cool $500 was she had been scammed out of money and owed her sister $5,000 and a friend $65,000.
Holy shit.
After the two women had supplied her with a loan. Bet they won't make that mistake again. She is now in jail waiting her first court appearances and has applied for, I don't know, some sort of status, claiming she cannot afford a lawyer for defense, which means she will be given a public defender. Because you will have the right to a public defender, no matter how poor you are. How do you... Granny, maybe lay off the crack or the meth or something. God damn. Holy shit. How do you... Who the fuck loans a friend $65,000? That's one hell of a friend. Son, that friend, know what? That friend is dumb enough. They don't get that $65,000. They're stupid enough to fucking loan that shit to someone. You don't deserve that money. Holy shit.
The only time I would ever loan you, and I wouldn't even loan you, Colton, is if I won the lottery. I just give you like a little bit of money.
Yeah, but that's not a loan. There, you're just giving me the money, you know?
God damn. Hey, Colton, you want to loan me $65,000 and never see it again because I went and robbed a bank? Holy shit.
Absolutely bonkers. Just fucking bonkers.
I did whatever you're here for. Holy shit.
We're just here to give out charity cards. Yeah, I did it. I did it. I'll save you the trouble. I'll put on the handcuffs myself. So, all right. That's all we got for this week's episode of the Functional Idiots podcast. You can follow us on Twitter at Fun Idiot Show. Our email is functionalidiotspodcast@gmail.com. You can support us on Patreon or, use the 7-day free trial that's on Patreon and figure out how stupid we are. Our Patreon is patreon.com/functionalidiotspodcast. Patreon is Patreon. Dylan, what else you got?
Also, we never usually ask for this. If you want to, you don't have to, of course. Leave a comment or something. If you want us to add like stuff to the show or do stuff for the Patreon, man, stuff like that.
Rate and review, man. Rate and review.
Yeah, rate and review.
Not rape and review. Jesus Christ, rate with a T.
Yes, rate. Jesus Christ, don't. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Don't be afraid to tweet us at either.
Yeah,
that's why we got it.
Yeah, that's why we got it. And if you want to tweet us any funny videos or any, we'll also post updates up there. I know this past week I did put a little teaser of Dylan's donut rant. I want my free donut up on the Twitter to help boost some social media interaction and shit. But yeah, I think we've touched on everything, right? Patreon, Twitter, email. Yeah, that's it. So this has been episode 28 of the Functional Idiots podcast. Until we speak again. Don't be dumb.
Oh, hey, fuck you.